Is this the 1 year anniversary of Yeah, Pretty Much? Yeah, pretty much. Y'all ain't ready to come with me today. Let's get it. Yeah. Come on. Y'all heard this before. Yeah, let's get it. Woo! Alright. Welcome to Yeah, Pretty Much, or back to Yeah, Pretty Much, a show where I talk about anything, everything, and nothing for about 10 minutes every single Monday. Today is the anniversary episode. It was March 2nd, 2020 that I recorded my first episode of this, and now tomorrow is March 2nd. So today is the anniversary episode. It's been 1 year of doing this. I'm very grateful that I started this. It's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of people in the comments, and I'm really happy about it. One of my favorite things about this podcast is this is a place where I can talk about whatever I'm thinking during that week or that month or whatever God has showed me or whatever I just feel like talking about, and like y'all watch it and y'all talk to me in the comments, and I'm very appreciative of all of that, which kind of leads into what I want to talk about today. This probably won't be a long episode, even though it's the anniversary episode. It probably won't be a long episode, but I kind of want to talk about something that I learned this past week. Well, a few things that I've learned this past week, and that is to be careful with what you put out there. Whether you're a content creator or not a content creator, be careful with what you're putting out there, because you never know who's watching. And this came to me when I was recording. I was playing a video game and I was recording it, and I was just dropping episodes on Facebook. I dropped like 20 episodes on Facebook, and it was just me playing the game. Fun game. I don't think I'm gonna say the name of the game. If you know, you know. But I was playing the game. Everything was going fine. I was posting it on my Facebook, and people were watching it. People were saying that they liked the gameplay. Everything was peachy and fine or whatever. But as a Christian, I have to be careful with like representation, of course. So anyways, I'm posting the videos or whatever. I get to episode 20 of the game, and I stopped posting them so I could finish out the game, have all the recordings, and then post them. Because I was playing the game, editing the videos, and posting them. Then I got to the last episode. I was editing all the episodes. I got to the final episode, which was episode 28. And I had recorded myself playing. I had recorded the video gameplay and everything. I had already beat the game. I had already done all that. But when I went to edit the last episode and it came to the end of the game, the last level was a little bit disturbing. Like, it wasn't like, wow, this is whatever, to me at least. But while I was editing it, I was thinking to myself, even though it wasn't so disturbing to me, it might be disturbing to someone else. And literally from that point on, it just didn't feel right to continue to post the video game and get people's hopes up. Like, I can't wait to see the end of the game, and then when they get to the end of the game, it's something disturbing. So even though it wasn't disturbing to me, it might have been disturbing to others. So I was thinking to myself, maybe I'll just put a warning. Some of the content in this video may be disturbing to others. And then the thought came to my head, never as a Christian should you put something that might be disturbing, like a warning for something being disturbing or inappropriate for children or anything like that. No Christian content should have that on there. So I was just like, I'm not even going to do this. And what came to my mind were two Bible verses One, it was the Bible verse that said, abstain from the appearance of evil. And that thought process made me think like, you don't even want to put something out there to the world that may even look evil. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's evil, whether it's not, abstain from the very appearance of evil. You know what I'm saying? And then the second Bible verse was the verse that talked about something may be lawful for you or something like that, but if it causes your brother to stumble, then don't do it. And those two Bible verses pretty much sealed the deal. I went back and deleted all of the previous gameplays that I had posted on Facebook, and I'm not going to continue uploading them because once it gets to the end, I don't want it to disturb anyone. And you may be a content creator, you may not be a content creator, but be careful with the things that you're posting on social media and the things that you're doing in real life. Like a lot of times we think, social media is one thing and real life is another thing, and it is, but it's important to make sure both match up. Like you wouldn't want to post something on social media that you wouldn't back up in real life. So just be careful with what you're posting, and when you post something or you're doing something in life, think about your brothers and sisters in Christ, and even your brothers and sisters that aren't in Christ. You don't want them to see you and think to themselves like, oh, this is how a Christian operates, and it might cause them to sin. Like what may be lawful for you may not be lawful for someone else. Like drinking, for instance. Some people say it's a sin to drink alcohol. Some people say that it's not. But either way it goes, let's say your friend has an alcohol problem or an alcohol addiction. You don't want to drink around your friend because that might tempt them to, indulge in that. So try to stay away from things that could cause your brother or sister in Christ or not in Christ to stumble. So with all that being said, I hope that this podcast, in the year that I have been recording podcasts, has been helpful. I pray that it doesn't cause anybody or hasn't caused anyone to stumble. I pray that in the next year or so that I do this podcast just gets better and better, and the content gets better. I pray that it helps you out in your time of need. I pray that you can come here and you can learn something. I pray that I've quoted the Bible correctly, and I pray that if anybody has any questions, hopefully they can get answered here. And let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. I appreciate all y'all for watching. I know this wasn't a super exciting anniversary episode, but I do have some good news. This podcast, along with every episode to follow, will be on Spotify and Apple Music. So if you don't feel like watching my face, but you like listening, or if you're on the way to work or something like that, you can now do that. And you can listen to it everywhere where podcasts are distributed. Just be a little mindful for this one because I'm still getting the swing of it. So it may not be on there right at this current second, but it will be, as well as all of the episodes to follow. I told y'all, beginning of 2021, I would have this on Spotify and Apple. And we're here now. So yeah, happy anniversary to you, pretty much. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next Monday. And y'all will hear me next Monday if you're listening to this. Peace. Has this year been a rough year so far? Is trying just as good as succeeding? Was I afraid last week? Should everybody just sit down? Does what you say matter? Is there still time? Should you give thanks in all things? Do people want this to be the new normal? Is this the 10th episode? Is my wife amazing? Am I tired of doing the most? Is it worth the wait? Is it a new season? Is today a little bit colder than usual in the house? Are needs and wants completely different? Am I gonna pray today? In trying to make things better, did I end up making things worse? Is God a waymaker? Did I just drop a mixtape? Does an object in motion stay in motion? Am I ranking Thanksgiving meals and sides and entrees and all that kind of stuff today? Am I tired as all get out? Is everything gonna be okay, guys? Can you do anything that you put your mind to? Is this the last episode of 2020? Do we all need to try a little bit harder? Am I okay with not being popular? Is the tongue a powerful thing? Is it okay to be great?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Can I be?
Should you write down all your dreams, goals, ambitions, just anything you can think of? Was last week a pretty productive week? Should you be grateful for everything that you have? Is this the 1 year anniversary of Yeah, Pretty Much? Yeah, pretty much.